When we came together, we realized how many different areas in our life that we had settled for in the past, and how we were able to break through that to really start living a life of fulfillment and satisfaction.
I'm just more excited. I feel like I'm kind of on a precipice of something and I don't know where I want to, what the next step is. So I'm just kind of looking for things to open up right now.
We're talking about the things that worked and didn't work in our lives, and the common thread was that when we were authentic, everything tended to work. Our jobs worked, our finances went up, our bodies looked better, our relationships were better, our friendships with our girlfriends were a lot better. And so we recognized that whenever things fell apart in our lives, it was always because we were coming from the ego. When you find yourself in that pain, you have to go, okay, I just took my order from the ego. That's insane. It's not even real. Your ego was never developed when you were a baby. It was developed throughout your life. You created your own ego.
And I think the one word that comes to me is authenticity. To become really authentic, Debbie. Yeah.
And so when you're living through your authentic self, you're actually coming from your heart. And we came up with this idea of Heartcore Boot Camp and creating a philosophy that teaches women how to connect to their heart and drive their decisions and their choices in their life coming from their heart as their master and not their ego.
Settling for less are really gaps in your life. They're areas of your life where you're trying to convince yourself that you may deserve something or something isn't right, so you come up with excuses. But really settling is a feeling, it's a deep feeling actually, that no matter who you date or what you buy or what job you may have, at the end of the day, there's still a void.
I think that I haven't allowed myself to really be that leader or that powerful leader that I can be for the women in my community.
What does it mean to settle? To settle is when you're being dishonest. You're living a facade. You're pretending to be something that you're not in order to get something. And whenever your comes from a place of trying to get, you'll never receive. And that's why you find there's gaps in between what you want and what you have.
You know, there's no reason for me to put holding myself back, because it's almost sometimes I feel that I'm afraid of my greatness, and I know it's in there.
I would like every woman in the world to know that it doesn't matter what your past looks like, it doesn't matter what you're worried about in the future, that whatever your track record is up until now, meaning that if you've tried things and you haven't been successful, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means that you have not been authentic to what is being asked of you. And that when you check in and you stop making up excuses for why you're not living the life that you want, then you will truly have everything that you could ever want in your life, and there's nothing that you can accomplish.